We just got another Indie World Showcase where Nintendo showed off about 15 new games. So let's go through it all and see which games seemed the most exciting for us. I will start right from the beginning. The first game they showed us is a cat game called Little Kitty Big City. This is a game where you play as a cat going around this 3D world, and you're gonna have a bunch of things to do, some achievements or cat achievements, and you just get to mess around as a cat. And your goal is to get back home, but along the way, there's gonna be a bunch of things to do, like help an animal that's stuck in a trash can, or trip over humans, get pet, break stuff. So it seems like a cozy game. You're gonna notice a lot of cozy games in this in this showcase. Sorry. Pretty cool. I mean, it's not something I'm excited for, but I'm sure people who really want to play as a cat. I'm a cat person. I definitely prefer cats over dogs, but this is just not the kind of game that I like to play. It is coming out in May, so very, very soon, which is very exciting in that sense. Then we had a game called Yars Ryzen. Let me show you guys this right over here. This seems like a 2D action-adventure game. Not sure if it's a Metroidvania or not, but it is a side-scroller just like this, where you get to shoot stuff out of your hands, I guess. Again, pretty cool. Not really my thing, but I'm sure a lot of people are excited. This one had a date of just 2024, so it's coming out this year, but no actual date yet. Then we had one that was a little weird to me, called Refined Self-Personality Test. This is a game all about growing as a person and getting to know who you are yourself, I guess, and you're going on this adventure. Really another game that just didn't really speak to me. Again, seems like a more chill, cozy game, and again, you're gonna notice a lot of them in this. This game is coming out in the summer. I like the art style, not the biggest fan of the theming of the game, but I'm sure it's going to speak to a lot of people, and probably someone's going to be very excited about this. Then the next game we have is Sticky Business, so I'll skip right over here. This is a game where you are sending mail, but you get to customize the stickers along the way. Another cozy game once again. This one, my wife was very excited about this one. Not really my thing once again. I'm just not a cozy gamer kind of guy, but I'm sure that it's going to speak to a lot of people. This is coming out today, available today, including there will be DLC as well. So you can buy the game, or you can get the Plan With Me DLC, which adds over 100 new stickers on top of it. So if you guys wanted to have even more content, you get the game and the DLC. All will be available today on the Switch store a little bit later today. Then we went away, very away, in a completely different direction from our cozy games into Anton Blast, this very fast-paced game where you're trying to power through a level, blowing everything along the way, and you're trying to get to the end. And once you get to the end, you're going to collect a bomb, and it's going to have to go back where you came from as fast as you can. Not a cozy game. Again, unfortunately, not my thing. Reminds me a little bit of Sonic, which is really fast-paced, and you got to keep up the pace. I like to explore and move around a world, so this is not the kind of game that I personally like. You're going to notice a lot. There's not a lot of games that spoke to me specifically in the showcase, but I'm sure a lot of people are probably going to be excited about this. It does look unique. It does look different from what I've seen before, but yeah, you're powering through these levels as fast as you can. This game is coming out in November, but we do have a demo today. So I might still give it a shot and see if maybe playing it is better than what I've seen here today. But yes, demo today, game comes out in November. Then we had, this is called Valley Peaks, coming out this year. Another first-person adventure game. Oh, I think I skipped a bit too forward. Yeah, first-person adventure game, another chill-ish game. This one, once again, did not speak to me, but maybe someone's going to be excited about that. This is coming out only this year, but we didn't have anything else from it. Then we had a mystery puzzle game. This is called Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, coming out in May. Now, this one definitely seems a little bit more the kind of game that I like. I love this mystery puzzle style stuff. I don't know if this is a series or not, so if someone knows, make sure to comment down below if Lorelei and blank is a series of games, that this is just another one, or if this is just its own unique thing. I'm not too sure on that. Then, after this game, this is coming out in May, so I'm definitely going to check this out. Then we got a new game by this guy right over here, this young gentleman. This is called Europa. This actually looks really cool. This is another adventure game. Doesn't look like there's any action though. This seems very much just a single player game where you're going around the map discovering things, but That does seem a little bit more my style. Love the ability to be able to fly all around the map. The map looks beautiful. The graphics are really cool. Love the art style in this one. This is called Europa, coming out this year, but there is a demo coming out today, so I'm definitely going to download that and check it out later today as well. Then from here on out, I feel like is where it picked up for me, where it was a lot of the stuff that speak to me. Again, I'm sure a lot of people are excited about the stuff we've seen, but after this, we got probably the biggest surprise, a new Ninja Turtle game called Splintered Fate, and this is a roguelike like Hades. That is so cool. You get to play as one of the Ninja Turtles, you're going through these runs, and you're going to take the upgrades along the way, and when you finish your run, or you die or whatever, you just go back to your base and you can upgrade your turtle and then repeat and so on. If you played Hades or any other roguelike, it's the exact same thing, but with the Ninja Turtles instead. Love me the Turtles. You guys probably know this by now. I've talked about them so much and I love all the games that they've released. This seems like a great idea for a version of the TMNT. Playable single player or up to 4-player online with drop in, drop out mid run. So you could be in the middle of a run and the turtles can jump in there and help you, which is really cool. Love the idea of a roguelike for it. So this is very exciting and it is coming out in July. It's going to be a Switch console exclusive in July, which is really surprising. So it is coming to PS5 and Xbox, but later. I'm very shocked to hear that they're coming out with a online game, I guess, if you want to. It's single player, but I mean with the turtles you're going to want to play online, so I'm surprised that they're really going the exclusive side with Switch. Pretty cool though, very excited. This is definitely a day one buy for me as a huge Ninja Turtle fan. Then we got another cat game, but this is a sequel to a series that I have heard a lot about but I've never personally played, which is Cat Quest 3. I don't know much about them. I've just seen them and I know there's a huge following of people who love this series, who are extremely excited. From what I've seen, this actually looks really cool. You play as a cat, you go on an event, on a pirate adventure, you're going to have your own little boat, and you're going to be able to go around and defeat people with your boat as well. So this seems like really fun, and the cool thing for this one, and I don't know if it's the same with the old ones, is that there is 2-player local co-op, so probably going to play this with my wife. This is absolutely really cool, very excited, coming out in August, so really fun, exciting time. Like I said, we went from what I would say a lot of similar cozy chill games to a lot more unique and different games here with the Ninja Turtles and Cat Quest. I'm very excited for this one. Then, by the way, if I keep looking down, it's because I have my notes on my phone. That's what I'm doing. I don't want you guys to be wondering what I'm looking at my notes because I wrote notes as I was watching this. Then we had a game called Stitch. Now, at first, I wasn't too sure about this, but the more I looked at it, this is more like, this is weird. This is my kind of thing. It's like Sudokus and Picross and crossword puzzles and stuff like that. So it's not a game. Well, I guess it is, but it is stitches here. I'm going to pause so you guys can see. You basically have these hoops, and they're going to be releasing a bunch of them at the release of the game, and then new ones every single week. And it's a puzzle game where you're basically trying to stitch together this part of the hoop without repeating. So, for example, if you guys can see my mouse over here, there's a 3 over here. So you have to select 3 of these together. So let's say if I go the top right one, the middle one, and then the bottom one, and I stitch these 3 together, that's a set. Then I got to make sure that I stitch the other 3, a 4, a 3, without ever repeating, and you got to solve the puzzle. And I'm guessing it's going to get more and more complicated. This is very much the kind of stuff that I like to do before going to bed. You turn on your Switch, you go into like a Sudoku or Picross or now these stitches, and you just get 1 or 2 done just to like help you fall asleep. This is very much something that I will guarantee I will buy, and I'm going to play through this because it just seems like a very cozy, chill thing to do before bed. I'm not the biggest cozy game person, but I like puzzles and stuff. So this is absolutely my kind of thing. And this one's coming out today with also a lot of new content releasing every single week. So this is going to keep me busy for a while for sure. Very, very excited about this one. After this, we had a little showcase where they just showed off a bunch of games. They always do this. So they just showed off a bunch of games back to back to back to back. So I didn't really get the chance to take notes on this. I don't like when they do this, personally. I don't know how about you guys, but whenever indie showcases or any presentations, and here's a bunch of games, and then they just give you less than 20 seconds on each with no explanation. Not the biggest fan of that. I will say, though, with this one, Outside of a couple of them, these are all things we've seen before. So that's the only part that I'm okay with. There's nothing new that I was like, well, what is that? And I didn't get the chance to get more information. It is all stuff that we have seen before, but they're just showing and reminding us, like, hey, these things are coming. Like Animal Well, Shim, I think, or Skim was the first one. They also showed another Crab's Treasure, which is coming out later this month. So just a bunch of quick ones like that. Lots of cool things. And then they ended the showcase with the last game being Steamworld Heist 2? Yes, 2. I was not sure if it was 2 or 3. I've never played the Steamworld Heist game, but I really, really like the art style that we're seeing in this one. Love the world in it, the Steamworld and all that. Did not know the kind of game it is. Apparently, it's a tactical shooter game, so you're gonna set yourself up and probably shoot. Kind of like reminds me a bit of Worms, but there's also some pirate boats adventures that you could do in fighting as well. Looks pretty cool. You're going to be able to grab your robots and go and upgrade them. I don't know much about the series, but I am interested enough in checking this one out for sure. And then this one, let me check my notes here, coming out in August. So not too far away. Nothing too far from this showcase. And that's basically everything they showed in today's Indie World Showcase. Like I said, it was a very hit and miss for me. I have 2 or 3 games that I'm very excited for. For example, the Ninja Turtle ones, the Stitch thing, which is just like a puzzle game. And then I would probably put in Cat Quest as my number 3. That's pretty much the only thing that really got me super excited. But I'd love to know what you guys thought, if there was anything that really got you excited. If there's a group of fans who love the Steamworld Heist game, does this speak to you guys? Does this look really cool? Tell me everything in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe because I got a bunch more reviews of games and other, I'll keep posting videos about these events whenever they happen as well. Give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what you're most excited for or what you thought of the showcase. If nothing spoke to you, let me know down there as well. All right, have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.